Well, hello everyone. Put my remote down. So, when was the last time you went to a movie theater? Probably some of you are thinking last week, and others of you thinking it's been a year, maybe two, maybe since my child was born. But movies. I was asked by families to discuss outings like this. What is the best way if we want to approach a movie to approach a movie? I have a couple suggestions about it, and I'll just share a few of them. We have recently had a different type of movie house open up in our local Collin County area that features dinner and a movie. So it's kind of changed that traditional plan of going to the movie theater, maybe getting snacks at the concession stand, and going to the movie there. There's some great options about that, but I like this new concept because a lot of our families can pair the food with the activity, and it tends to allow the child to be able to be engaged in the activity longer. So you're not having to, go to dinner and then go to the movies. That makes for a very long evening, and our kids can burn out. So these new types of movie houses have both, and there are a variety of them. Some of them have different types of seating models, so it's important that you go look at their website and take a look at their seating models because they're different. Some of them are more of a reclining chair with a table, tray table that pulls up. Other of them, you're sitting more in a desk chair like this at a bar or at a table. So look at those. But we have a few studio movie eatery just opened up in McKinney. We also have the iPic, which is in the Fairview Allen area, and Studio Movie Grill. There's about 6 or 7 of those locations. So that gives you a lot of options. They do offer kid-friendly movies along with movies that aren't so kid friendly, but it does give you an option to be able to make it a more entertaining time and a time that your family can spend together. Maybe you have a child that doesn't have issues with sensory or with environment and they really want to go as a family to a movie. This gives your child that does have issues the option of attending rather than excluding them out. They do have kid friendly menus also, so look at that. And I would also talk to them if you have diet restrictions. I am sure if you talk to their office, they'd be open for you bringing your own food in that that would accommodate your child with diet restrictions. I'm sure because you'll be purchasing some of their food anyway when you're there. So I would definitely talk to them about that. At some of these, they offer great service, so you're not having to actually go wait in a concession stand. You're able to sit in your seat and they bring it to you. They have like a light or a buzzer. So that takes away that component. They tend to have the bathrooms real close. Some of these theaters are much smaller, so they're less overwhelming. We also, in our waiting room, we have a couple companies that offer sensory friendly movies, and we always post them up. I know Studio Movie Girl does them quite often, I think on a month to every 2 month basis, and we always post those out there. So that gives you a variety of options. But the same keys I always talk to you about are important. Remember, if you're going to pick a movie, maybe go look up that movie on the website. Maybe do some research about that movie so that your kiddo understands what they're going to see. That's the first thing. Second thing is bring those comfort items that you need to the movies, whatever those may be for your child. Also, make sure your seating is in a particular spot that's going to behoove you if you have to leave the theater, that you're not in the middle of a row. At a lot of these places, you reserve your seat so you know exactly where you're sitting. That's really important. So some of them do have reservation by seat, some of them don't. And the third thing to remember is, hey, if your child gets overwhelmed, it's okay to leave. This is part of the training and learning experience, and we all have to try things before we reach success. So I hope these are a few tips that can help you. That doesn't mean that the regular movie theaters is out of options. You can go to a regular movie theater, just don't go at high volume time. Go in an off time where you can have the options and choose your seat and maybe not have a long concession line, because we love our regular theaters also. So I hope this is helpful and enjoy the movies.